Yeah, what are your thoughts, I guess, on technology overall and how it's influenced, even as a filmmaker, what you do and how you tell stories?
Well, we actually didn't do any traditional casting announcements on this. Generally, you put it out, do a press release, but I would just shoot vines with each new cast member. So you'll see, like, we have Dustin Hoffman and Robert Downey Jr. and Amy Sedaris and Leguizamo. So it's a really fun way to use the direct connection between the filmmaker and the audience to create a personal relationship.
So when you approach Dustin Hoffman with a vine, like you're like, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna vine you now." Was he like, "What the hell?"
First he was like that, but then he made everybody else do them. So he says, "Come here." He'd pull them over. He says, "This is how we got to market the movie. We got no money. Let's do it."
So they actually get it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Vine is very good for the price, for sure.
Yeah.
Good way to get the information.
They love that. They feed off of it, right? Have you always been into Twitter and social media and everything?
I was a pretty early adopter, and this movie's about somebody who doesn't really know about technology.
Yeah.
And this guy plays the expert in social media, and he teaches me his dad. And I get into it. I get into a Twitter war with somebody, not knowing that replies are private, not private. They're public. And so I get into it with a food blogger and end up ruining my career.
Oh, wow.
And then this guy builds up the food truck business through all of his social media acumen.
How do you, I guess, manage to stay creative and innovative and excited about all this stuff after all these years?
If you think about back when I started, there weren't even cell phones in swingers, and now this new movie is about Twitter and about Facebook and about social media. And every time the technology changes, it becomes a different set of tools for storytelling. And I really like what's happening, and I also love that young filmmakers are having the opportunity to do their own work and put it online, and the cream's really rising to the top. So it's very egalitarian now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you were a filmmaker now, starting out, like, where do you think your career would have gone, or how would have it started?
Nowadays you could make your own movies. You could use a 5D and a laptop to cut it together, and you could make a full movie. When we started, you used to have to get film and processing and a camera and an Avid, and it just was very expensive. So I like what's happening, how the whole creative landscape is flattening out. Not everything's great, but the great ones are emerging, and I think the next generation of filmmaker is going to come, just like with the music business.
Yeah.
People who are performing on YouTube are discovered. That's what's starting to happen with film.